Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the day: does anyone like Wendy Shin? And if so, why? Why? Why do you like this girl for? Okay, so the audio's working. Okay, that's cool. I'll give it a few minutes, let people jump in. I know Saturdays not the days I usually do these streams. We got a first person, Dave, is in the chat. How you doing today? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Music up in here, but yeah. If you like Wendy Shan, why? Because I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay, I was like, that's not mine. I'm gonna be completely honest. She was good on Beyond Salem. The minute that they put her on here, that's where it just went downhill. They started making her this Gen Z, SJW, woke kind of character, and it just did not work. And everything that came out her mouth was just it in her character. Of course, Dave. You know I gotta sit there and ask how you're doing. So it's good to see you. By the way, if you are in the stream, make sure you do hit the like button. It really does help. We're gonna be Smithy talking about all the shows: Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and the Restless, and General Hospital. On a side note, I've noticed I haven't been putting up a lot of General Hospital stuff titles. I've been putting more. I was gonna sit there and say I've been putting more Born and Beautiful stuff up this whole week because Born and Beautiful has been killing it. Tori, how you doing? Thank you for joining me on this Saturday. Got a new person up in the chat. So if you're coming in, make sure you do sit there and say hi to Tori. Um, her character, I've been sitting there saying this for a while. And granted, this is a theory. Why is it so loud for? Kenneth Clark, how are you doing, my friend? I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been at? Belly Mel, my horror queen. What's good? And yes, they actually did make my drink right. Thank the heavens. Um, like her character just has not been doing well, and this whole, and then they pair her up with an even more boring character. Well, it would have also boring character like Trip. I didn't do a fab. I'm sorry, I haven't. Well, thank you, Kenneth. I do appreciate that. Thank you. No, it's just always good to see you in the live stream. So I get it. We got things and being busy and out here being grown. So I get that. It's always good to sit there and see my regulars and everything. Probably got to take off this hoodie in about a minute. Like I said, I usually don't do a live stream on Saturdays. Well, I normally don't do a live stream on Saturday in the daytime unless you're a member. But I didn't do it on Thursday, or yeah, Thursday. I had to support my soul peeps. I truly believe Psycho Sheila is not dead. Well, thank you, Kenneth. And yeah, there's a lot of talk about that too. Tori says I haven't been watching Days in over 2 months. Wow. You just haven't been feeling it? What's your reason? I'm very curious about that. Mel says I watch next Thursdays and Judy as Judith. Okay. Yeah, I looked at it a little bit today. Maybe I'll finish watching it if it's still on here. I'll still watch it. So we'll see. Let's get done. I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm going to be honest. Here's the thing: unless you're a parent, you're not going to care about this kind of story. This should be very clear. Unless you are a parent, you're not going to care about this kind of story. Ron, hey, I've been never. Please don't tell Nikisha that I blamed you and her for past. Oh, of course not, Ron. But you should know that Nikisha had nothing to do with it. It was just me, Ron. I I got the show canceled. Let's be very clear, Ron. Albert Bostic got the show Passions canceled. I got it kicked off the air because I don't like seeing people happy. Also, you've been very busy. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. How long you been watching Days? Tracy Steves was good. Happy Saturday. Albert says, Albert and everyone in the chat, I have something funny to say. Did Crazy Jordan borrow her wig for Sheila? Um, we have another new person. Shaquita? I hope I actually pronounced your name right. Shaquita. But let's everyone say what's up to Shaquita and Tori. Because there are new people in the chat. Tracy says, Albert is trolling. I love it. Oh, Tracy, I'm not trolling. Tracy, you know the power I have. I may not be the great Victor Newman. I may not have the power of the great Victor Newman, but I do have power of my own now. Lisa, how you doing today? Ariana, working in my garden. Okay. I hope you're having a good, peaceful time in your garden. I've heard stories about that. People just being at peace in their garden and stuff. Yeah, Mel, I was happy about that, yeah. Lisa says, I hope they don't kill off Wendy. Okay, Lisa, what do you like about Wendy? What do you like about Wendy? This is what I want to know from people. Okay? Because I do believe that there's soap people, the writers and stuff like that, you do hear from these chats. So Tracy says, LOL, you single-handedly did not get Passions canceled. Stop it. Ron says, Albert, you're going to be happy if that sugar look alike doppelganger and not Sheila that got shot. I mean, stabbed. I'm assuming you mean stabbed. I'm assuming that's what you mean, my friend. But then, why would she die in Sheila's place though? Like, who's literally going out and dying for her? Um, Ariana says it's great and listening. I think the writers listen as well. Yeah, I would like to sit there and think that. And not to toot my own horn, but since I am probably among the greatest live streamers, the greatest soap opera live streamers, I'm pretty sure if they're going to be sneaky listening to somebody's chat, they'll be listening here. I mean, yeah, they will be obviously listening in addition days, of course. I don't think that's the only source. Tori says, I've been watching YNR a little bit and a B&B and lots of General Hospital. Okay. I see you. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm no longer a member. See you Monday then. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully one day you will, Dom. Bobby says, hi in chat. Welcome to the new members. Just a quick call. I'm going to have company soon, so if I don't make it back, I'll see you in the members chat. Yeah, hopefully, here's the thing. If somebody gifted some memberships, I hopefully that you get one, Lobby. Because it's always a pleasure to sit there and see you in the members stream. Also, I'll sit there and say this. I'll say this. If you're not going to be a member, which you should, make sure you share the videos because that also helps me out a lot. So if you're not going to be a member, make sure you share the videos because that does grow the channel so much. I knew that John and Steve were going to be on a rescue mission to look for Trip and Wendy. Yeah, they're going to be breaking into the prison for Clyde. Ariana says, I think that if actors, actresses listen, they will put your name forward. You know, Ariana, I mean, I just think that that'd be awesome. But I think it's just a good source, though, because here's the thing: when we do these live streams, we talk about the things that we like and that we don't like. I think that does hopefully, if they're a company that likes to self improve and they know how to take constructive criticism and not just people angrily yelling and stuff, I think they will be like, okay, so this isn't working. We want to keep our show on the network for years. So let's take some ideas at the very least of what the fans are liking. Ron said, except for Brad Bell, he doesn't care what anyone says because he's the boss and the show isn't going off the air. Oh, Ron, you know how to tell the truth. Ariana says, I think that if oh yeah. Tori says, are days really no. Tori, here's my theory. I think they're gonna sit there and kill Clyde and use Clyde's heart for Paulina. For her cooperation not go to Rafe and Jada. Well, it should be interesting now. I'll say that much. Should be very interesting, Melly Mel. Um, because it seems like the show is starting to get good again. There's this little, yeah. I don't see them doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it'd be interesting if they do, but I don't see it, Tori. They had a good point as they had a good time to kill off Eric on B&B, and they did, and that would have been beautiful. Ariana says, yes, streamers have a lot in presence, have a live and present knowledge about what people like and dislike. The smart business is to listen and adjust. Yes. And, we had our actor friend Nathaniel that was not there listening on what we like about the character, what we didn't like about the character, what worked, what didn't. And he did take those notes because it did improve on how he played the character. Daniel's a very smart person, and I like to think that if people are smart minded like that and want to keep their business thriving, they'll listen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they got to sit there and take everything that we say because, well, to be honest, you can't please everyone, but you can please some people though. Ron says Phoenix says that this week on days will be good. He started back to watching again. Okay. I'm glad that he's doing good. Also, again, thank the heavens that Days didn't. I mean that Dunkin' Donuts didn't screw up my order because that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Also, I got good news that Jessica Sloan is going to be temporary recast by. How's that good news? By Natasha, that will be Sloan for 3 episodes. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, thank you for the heads up. At least it won't be jarring to sit there and say that's actually kind of a good thing. Normally, I don't like spoilers, but that's actually kind of a good thing because I hate sitting there watching the show and then they just like temporarily recast somebody, and you're just like, what is going on? And they don't even say anything half the time. Ariana says, I think there's much more interaction than usual to to be with actors and writers. When are you going? Um, March. So yeah. Actually, tell you the truth, it is March because my local Starbucks by my job said that they're going to be opening sometime in mid March. So I'm very excited for that. Very excited for that. I will say this much. As much as I do like Starbucks, this French vanilla is really good. So I may be actually alternating between Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, to be honest. Gemini. Sometimes I wonder if he's actually trolling or if he's being serious, Gemini. Ron says Alex Bloom is back in Los Angeles. He said he went out of state visiting his aunt. Alexander Bloom, okay. I might have to look him up. Justin. Gemini says, Abba, are you cheating on Starbucks with shock? Listen, Gemini, they went around for a hot minute and I still need to get my caffeine fix. So Lisa says Wendy is a strong person, especially if you mess with her family or someone she loves and she is very direct. Okay. All right. Good. Good. I know sometimes I can be a Debbie Downer and I'm cool with that, but it's nice to then see some positivity in the character and give her valid reasons of why she's there. Justin says, do you think Carly and Michael will approve of Christina and Blaze? Yes. Yeah, of course. Of course, Justin. Yeah. Ah, here we go. The man of the hour, Kyrie's Clark. Yes, people like Wendy Shen. I love Wendy Shen. You love Wendy Shen? Okay. Kyrie's, is your live stream still on for today? The collab with you and Danny Bear? Tori says, how do you feel about Tori? I'm ecstatic. Tori, I want to throw a party. I'm not joking about that too, Tori. I want to throw an effing party. I'm that happy, Tori. Sir Charles, how are you doing, my friend? Happy Saturday to you. I feel you knew this title would. uh, but yeah, you are still doing your live stream tonight, right? Right, Kyrie's? Lisa said, "Which? No, he wasn't on Friday." Yes, Tori. Listen, it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good episode, Tori. Ron says, Albert, I still want the other kidnappers to speak Chinese around Trip and Wendy, but he won't understand. Well, yeah, he may not, but that's right, Sir Charles. Sir Charles says about to wear the black coat. Yes, just like he did on Days of Our Lives. But at least on air, at least on General Hospital, it would just feel right, and it won't feel like he's trolling. Harry says, I'm doing my collab with Danny B. Okay, I look forward to it. Gemini says, are you Gemini? I'm ecstatic. I am very happy, Gemini. It's going to be a fun week. Has been on Europe, SWAT, Game Night, while Jessica is going to have another task. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, Mel, at least it won't be jarring. So that'd be cool. Justin says it's funny that Abby, who I hate, has done bad crap to Mariah in the past. Now the two are friends. Last Thursday on Wide Are. Yeah. I mean, Justin, that's the same thing with Carly and Sam or Sam and Liz. They couldn't stand each other. They could not stand each other. Now Sam is getting parent advice from um from um from Liz. Harry says, I wanted to stream last night, but my jaw was injured. That's why I had to leave your stream too. My jaw is killing me. Well, I hope it's a lot better now. I hope it's a lot better now, Carries. Ron says, I would just to hear Wendy's response when they speak Chinese and Trip would be like, what are they saying? Well, Ron, I know how much you love your reactions. Hey, Ron, do you want me to cancel Days of Our Lives? Do you want me to get Days of Our Lives canceled? Because I'll do it. Lisa says, I hope Sheila returns. Sheila return can bring a big rating to B&B and bring on new writers. Yeah, Lisa, I mean, they renewed for one more year. Now, granted, they do have the option of getting renewed after that, right? They do. They have the option of getting renewed after that, but they only give one more year. Um, and try not to go to certain sites because people want clicks and they want clickbait. Um, So hopefully it does get renewed after that because if anything, they may have to go to streaming, which I would be okay with because I already have Paramount Plus. But I know how much people. Oh, gives me an idea. I'll ask the people in the chat right here. Nah, I'll wait. I'm debating if I should ask this question now. Yeah, that's good. I may ask this question now, then put in a future one later on. Ariana says, I can see B&B go. I can see B&B go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's on a chopping block. It's a half an hour long. I've always said that the show should be longer than a half an hour. Ron says, no, Albert, you won't dare because you are watching also. Only if you support Mr. Alar of harassment. Oh my God, Ron, you're a gem. I mean, granted, if this was any other streamer, they would have sat there looking like, what the did you just say to me? But Ron, you are just too hilarious, though. Ron says, no, Albert, you won't dare because you are a watcher. That's true. Also, if you support Mr. Alar of harassment of women. Oh, good. You know, now that is actually good news. The least I see it, Teresa, the better. Of Gwen Risa. Curry said, yeah, there was this crank sore that has been hurting for a while. I put some cream on it, burned like hell. It hurts my whole jaw. I was literally screaming when they said maximum maximum strength. Oh, damn, damn, that sucks. Especially since you have to sit there and be streaming and stuff. I can't imagine that. It's like having a sore throat and then trying to do a video or a live stream for about 2 hours, give or take. Yeah, that's. And Tamara, how are you doing? I didn't realize you actually do videos, Tamara. I went to your channel. Cherry ice cream was good. It's good to see you. Ron says, although Kyrie's didn't got passion being canceled. No, Ron, he didn't. I did. Ron, I keep telling you, I alone got passions canceled because I don't like seeing people happy. Okay, Ron, I'm a very mean person, so that's why I got passions canceled. And if I feel really mean, I may want them getting another soap getting canceled. Ron, what soap opera do you want me to get canceled next? Lisa says, I heard that B&B is popular out of the country. They may not show it in the United States anymore. Oh, so people may have to find some other means to sit there and watch it. Well, like I said, they can always put it on streaming, right? They can always put it on Paramount. And then you can sit there and watch people whine and complain about, I can't believe they put it on a streaming service. What am I going to do now? Well, if you like the show, then just support it on streaming. Like, what is the problem? I can't, my whole thing, like, to this day, and this isn't me money shaming people, okay? This isn't me doing that. Kimberly, get days canceled, it would teach their fans a lesson. You got it, Kimberly. I might actually do that. Thank you, Kimberly. Lisa says, what is the cost? I think it's $5.99. I think it's $5.99, Lisa. Yeah, for Paramount Plus. Yes, it's $5.99. But see, that's the thing though. Days of Our Lives, if you want to sit there and watch it, Kimberly says, I love Passions, they weren't happy. Exactly, Kimberly. And then I got it canceled. So Kimberly, I was the person I was responsible for getting Passions canceled. Kimberly. So if you want to know why I got canceled, it's because of me. And like you said, Kimberly, people are happy with days. Get it. Get that show canceled too. Nikisha says, exact. I mean, Ron says, exactly, Albert. You and Nikisha got jealous of Tabitha giving birth to Endora because she was old. So both of you started petitioning that it had to go off of the TV. Hmm. Well, I don't like actually sharing the spotlight with somebody else, Ron, but okay. Like I said, Nikisha had nothing to do with it. It was all me. Stop having me share the spotlight with other people. Tamara says, I saw your comment, Albert. I make videos all the time about everything. I just started uploading them. Oh, of course, Tamara. Listen, if I have people that watch my channel that also do videos, I'm going to sit there and shout them out. I'm going to support them. That's what I do. And I think it's pretty awesome that you're doing videos. So keep it up. I'm going to be watching. Ariana said, damn, but you're the most powerful influencer. If you get well, Ariana, not to brag, but it's kind of true. You know, somebody at my job, she was working there for a little bit, and she found out that I do videos. You know, she found out that I'm a YouTuber. She was like, "Oh, okay, cool. So you're an influencer?" And I was like, not exactly a fan of that word, but yes. There's something that's just very self-entitled about calling yourself an influencer. It's like saying that you have fans. It's I don't know. Like I said, there's I have people that support me and stuff like that, but fans. Uh, I was never a fan of the word influencer, but yes, I may not have the power like the great Victor Newman, but I can get it. I can get a show canceled if I really want to. I keep telling Ron, I'm like Ron, if you're not careful, I may wind up canceling days. I got bad news next week. Whoever loves, whoever lives in the mountain in Pacific time will not be able to watch Young and Restless, Bold and Beautiful because of really. Next week. Wow. Word. Who lives in the mountain in Pacific time. So that means that I won't be able to watch it. One says, but Albert, instead of you petitioning for Jerry Princess to come back to days, you have no problem, Eli. Well, actually, tell you the truth, it's not so much that I have a problem with them, Ron, or I have no problem with them. I don't really care one way or the other, Ron. I mean, I know a lot of people like Lonnie and Eli, but eh, Kyrie's just trolling, and Albert, deep down, you like, deep down, deep down, like, Albert, deep down likes Wendy. No, I don't. I know you would choose Wendy over this version of, you know? No, no, actually, I wouldn't. As much as I don't like Summer, I would. Yeah, I probably would. I probably would choose Wendy over Summer. I really would choose Summer. I really would choose Wendy over Summer. Curries. Kimberly says they have watched on Paramount, correct? Watch what? Well, I know. Okay, but also, Curries, you said you didn't like Wendy, and now you like Wendy. So things do change. And it says fans do support, and you just might have the power. You just might have the power of the great Victor Newman. One day. One day, Ariana, one day I will have that power. But I do think I am among the best soap opera live streamers. Carrie says exactly that's what I thought you would choose, Wendy. I would choose Wendy Carries. But I think also because she's kind of a tomboy, so we can have fun doing a lot of other stuff like gaming and watching action movies and stuff. I couldn't have that same amount of fun with Summer. So yeah, you're right. Kimberly says Eli and Lonnie are boring. I'm going to say what some won't say. They like them because they're black and hot together. Emily's out here speaking facts. But you are correct, though. Mel says, I live in Central Time to watch them, but I watch the Young and the Restless on YouTube. Yeah, me too. Ron says, I still hope that Jada and Stefan. Ron says, I hope that Jada and Stefan share Everett taking turns back and forth. Jada. Ron, no respecting woman will ever sit there and share a man. Ron, no respecting woman will ever do that. Kimberly says Wendy sucks. She sucks on Beyond Salem, but fans wanted her on the regular show, so they brought her on. Don't complain now. And you know, I should tell you, the truth, Kimberly, I did want her on a regular show. I did want her on a regular. I did actually thought she was pretty interesting and had a lot of gusto. So you know, Kimberly, this is my fault as well. Lisa says when they need to contact Ben to donate Clyde's organs if he is the only one that could help. Hmm. That's true. You have a point. Oh, Kimberly, no, no, no. Trust me, I do blame myself. No, I can take accountability for that. But you are correct, Lisa. And it's those- Thank you, Kyries. Thank you. Thank Darby for me liking Wendy. I'm so grateful. Well, thank you first of all, Kyries. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously, what? Why did it do? Okay. Yes, let's thank Kyries Clark. Why did it do that for? Ariana says Roku, BNB, YNR, Hulu, GH. Yes. I forgot about Roku. Yes. Emily says Jackie is not a daytime soap actress. Do Days. It seems like she just can't act. Fans need to admit Days has not brought a good new character on for 4 years. Hmm. And what's good, Lashanta? It's good to see you. Oh, and Kyrie's Mel has a question for you. So that's the question for you, Kyrie's. Ron says Abba Stephanie didn't ain't slick. She was with Alex, then having her fling with Chad. She wasn't over his dead. Oh, who wasn't over his dead wife and Everett. Who knows what's next? That's true. You're correct about that. But yeah, Kimberly was like, they have to bring a good character on. Like, I know there's a lot of people, and let me highlight you. What's good, Lashanta? Um, Kimberly says we enjoy them. In about 6 months, the character goes off the rails. The writing is terrible, just atrocious. She says. I can't wait for Ava, John, and Steve breaking the prison where Clyde is. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. I am very much looking forward to that. Well, we got 17 people that's watching the stream. So I wonder how many likes we have so far. Okay, so we got 12 likes since I did hit the like button because I cheated. So yeah, we got 18 likes. That's what's up. Yeah. And Kimberly says, I'm faithful to days, but days hasn't been good since before blank hit. And I'm not, I give you props, Kimberly, because it's very hard to be a faithful to a show that has disappointed you like there's no tomorrow. You know. Okay, Carrie says, but I want Wendy to have a few babies on my screen. Whoa, okay. Kyrie's just taking the trolling to the next level. Okay, my guy. Lashanta said, "What's wrong with Sunny Trust Neighbor? If he knew about the SEC, would he feel the same? I bet Nina tell exactly." Ariana, beat that like button's ass. As I always sit there and say, beat that like button's ass, just like Ariana says, because it does help and it gets new people. We actually had two new people in today. Emily says that's why I take breaks, but I always go back. Oh, okay. So you think that Wendy's hotter than Phyllis? Okay, if you say so. I don't agree, but that's just me. Lisa says after days left, I have not watched NBC. Nothing to watch. Yeah, it's actually funny too because people still whine and complain about paying the subscription fee to watch their favorite show, and I'm just like, it's $4.99. Like it's still on. It could have been off. That's the thing that I always found so hilarious. People were just like Young and the Restless. People were just like, oh, they should have just canceled it. They should have just canceled Days of Our Lives. Why? Because you don't feel like paying $4.99? That's on you. You want to continue watching the show? Pony the F up and pay your subscription fee like everyone else so you can keep this show going. Kimberly says the watch Born Beautiful is 30 minutes, nothing else comes on in this time slot for me. I'm Central Time. And Kimberly says experience makes her hotter. Wendy and Phyllis, two different age groups. Phyllis is hotter. Thank you. Lisa says I pay for Peacock. I'm thinking of upgrading to work. Lisa, I'm thinking of that too. I'm thinking of that too. Because I can't do these commercials, Lisa. Like I can't. So I'm thinking about that as well. LaShanta says Steffi needs to ask Finn to roll. I mean, Steffi did kill Finn's mom, but yeah, sure. I saw your comments. I saw your comments. It's not there saying that you know, Steffi shouldn't have took Finn back. Oh no, I've been reading your comments, LaShanta. Curry says always had to upgrade Peacock. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that too. Because I can't deal with these stupid effing commercials. Ron says Robert, how will Rafe and the Sim officers understand the kidnappers speaking Chinese when they are caught? Well, unless they speak Chinese, I guess they won't. Ron, I guess they won't. Kimberly says Finn needs to completely go crazy. Steffi deserves it. I haven't liked her since Steffi dated Rick. Okay, so you're on team. You're on Finn's side. You're okay. Lashanta says when he walked out, when Baker came, he left. Yeah, that was kind of ass backwards. I'm not gonna lie. Harry says, "I have zero tolerance for these commercials, so it's worth it for me." No, I feel. I listen. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And then it says, "I upgraded every stream that offered it. I can't with commercials either." Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that next month. I'm gonna do that next month because I can't. I got that for YouTube. I got premium for YouTube because I can't deal with commercials. Kimberly says, once I don't like a character, they are dead to me. Wow. So no redemption. No redemption for Kimberly. Okay. The Strangers Chapter 1 horror movie is coming out. Okay. I definitely. Oh, Mel, what was that other trailer you told me to check out? Something about Daddy Longlegs? Was it Daddy Longlegs? Or was it something about Tarantula Longlegs or something? Kimberly says he didn't want to support her, so he left. Let her handle the cops. Damn, Kimberly, I like your style. I like your style. Harry says, I'm Team Hope. Keep her legs closed to married men. I'm not even ashamed. I'm just saying I feel her concern for Finn is inappropriate. Okay? And LaShanta said, Hope is thirsty. Lisa says Ben needs time to process. He's in shock. Exactly. Ron says, sorry, I forgot. Even if they spoke Chinese and Rafe and the other officers don't understand, Wendy can say what they are saying. And Ron says, Hope is thirsty. Give her some water. Oh, Ron, you're one of a kind. Emily says, Stephanie tried to sleep with Bill when he was married. Emily is not here for the Steffi crap. Okay. Bo tries to dirty Hope up, but Steffi is still worse. Damn. Well, you've been watching it longer than me, so. LaShanta said, didn't Hope just tell Deacon to break out with Sheila? He can see the kids. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty. Yeah, I wasn't happy with that. Lisa says, I can't wait for Deacon to confront Steffi. Unfortunately, Rich will be there. Exactly. We all know how Rich has just been a complete and utter tirade of a dick throughout this whole thing. He sat there and called his mom an animal. Like the dude was not standing behind him. Rich sucks as well. Lisa says, I can agree with that. Ariana says, even if I don't like certain characters, I still watch these. That's the one story I have never walked away from. Yeah, Ariana, because I always do look at these soaps and I'm just like, there's always going to be characters that you're not going to like. And unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily mean that the episode is bad. It just means that there's just characters in the show that you don't like. Like, I don't like Danny, Christine, and Christina, Phyllis. So I knew that that part of the episode was going to suck for me. Doesn't mean the episode sucked. Just means that it didn't work for me. Harry says Hope got her precious Liam and then threw him away for Thomas. So Hope has no right to. Hmm. Yeah, she did wind up making out with Thomas. Like tried to shove them down my throat makes me hate them more. Liam was her first. Yeah, Liam the flip flopper. That's true. That's very true. Lashanta Sheila did terrorize his family. That's very true. That's yeah. Darby, yep. I just didn't say I was gonna be on that in the afternoon. I just wanted to finish my breakfast before I started. Because my breakfast is very messy, so it's like it was good to see you, Darby. Long legs. That's what it's called. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mel. And it says, I didn't like Danny Christina back in the day. I did like her with Paul. I gotta look into this Paul character because the actor seems like he's still sore about getting kicked to the curb. You know, that's just how it is in the industry sometimes. Like, they don't need your character. Then he came back like a year or two afterwards to clean out his dresser and start talking about it. I'm like, bro, that's what happens in the industry. You should have cleaned out your locker way before that. His dressing room. Carrie says she couldn't keep Liam crusty, crab looking ass. She wanted Thomas. Now she's eyeing another married man. I'm tired of these Logan women. Ah, here we go. Here we go with the Logans. Damn Logans. No. Mm-mm. No, Darby, I actually had an egg sandwich. I had an egg and sausage sandwich. I didn't want to eat that on screen because it's very messy. I said that's why I like noodles because it's not messy like other food is. Lashanta says Deacon's the reason she was on a loose. That's true. He caught her at Steffi's house. Yeah, but Steffi did come over there and punch Sheila in the face. So to be honest, Steffi's not exactly a victim. Yeah. I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm one of those people that do eat on my stream. So, Ariana says Dave have been there forever. I just like the character. Yeah, he was definitely on before my time. Harry says, I'm surprised you didn't tell Darby he was mentioner. Yeah, I kind of forgot. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, no, Darby, Carrie did mention you. Oh, Kimberly says Steffi slept with Liam, Wyatt, and Bill, and you say the Logan women. Yeah, that comment's for you, Kyrie. That comment right there is for you. And that's very true. Steffi was the reason that Sheila did come over. I'm like, you did that to yourself. And people love to sit there and forget that. Just like when she confronted, just like she can when she confronted a sociopath in the dark alley. But people want to sit there and say Team Steffi this and that. I'm like, come on, bro. F out of here. Was making towards Steffi. Yeah, Lashanta, but who came over who came over whose house to assault them? Oh yeah, that's right. Steffi came to Sheila's place and assaulted her. Not once, but twice. Forgetting who Sheila was. But 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 Steffi's a victim, right, Lashanta? Mel says I got good news that the Watch a Horror movie is coming. When is this Peter Pan movie coming out? When is this horror Peter Pan movie coming out? Or the hell's the name of that other movie? What's the hell name of the Bambi? When is this Bambi horror movie coming out? And this is I remember when Victor showed up on YNR. Wait, wow. You've been watching YNR for a while, Ariana. Damn. You got knowledge, so I'm always counting on you. Kimberly says Steffi wants someone to attack her so she can then cry about. Yes! Lashanta says Sheila had every right to protect herself. Thank you. When someone breaks in your house, you stand your ground. That's very true. Darby says, I don't like when people start fights and then cry victim when they bit off more than they can chew. Exactly. Like Steffi. Not once, but twice. Double C, what's good, my guy? What is good? How you been? Happy Saturday. Ron says, Albert, you might have to go watch the episode 2017 when Steffi shot Sheila for no reason and she didn't press charges against her because of Eric's plea. Ah, really? Last day. How have you been, my friend? How is work? How is life? Ooh, not exactly a fan of that word, Kimberly. Um, Lakeisha, yep, on a Saturday afternoon. How are you doing, Lakeisha? Yes, last day is in the chat. Yes, good afternoon to you as well, Lakeisha. Kimberly, I am 40. I am 40 years old, Kimberly. It's still something I have to think about. Lakeisha says I'm doing great, new job going good. Now looking to move. Okay, well, congratulations, Lakeisha. Okay, cool. All right, Kimberly, we're part of the 40. Sounds kind of like a depressing club. I was going to sit there and say we're part of the 40-year-old club. Just tell you just down. Well, I guess it's kind of good. Some people don't even make it to 40. So work is good. I'm glad to hear that last day is always good to see you. Double C says nothing much. Been indoors because it's warm. I've been good. I've been good. But it's good to see you again, Double C. It's been too long. And it says it's hard for me to believe you're 40. It's hard for me to believe I'm 40, so. Well, you have a good day, Kimberly. It's a pleasure to see you. Yes, I look forward to seeing you, Kimberly. Thank you. Harriet says, I hate Katie for condemning Quinn, yet forgive Brooke and Donna is a dumb gold digger, which I don't agree. They all suck except for Bridget. Well, we gonna agree to disagree on that. Yes, Kimberly, it was really good to see you. Spiderquake said, last day says, but I heard you blocked Spiderquake. I just want to know what happened. I was a little busy with work and I missed most of that. If you don't feel comfortable, um, honestly, to tell you the truth, he just wanted to say what he wanted to say, and I felt like he wasn't respecting me. Just long story short, he wasn't respecting me. So, I had to block him because I'm not going to sit there and keep telling somebody more than one time um, to sit there and chill out. But he's happy and carries his live stream, so I'm happy for him. In his last day, sometimes people just can't get along. You know, we're just people that just can't get along, and there's nothing wrong with him personally. We just don't get along. So I feel like it's just better that way. And he seems like he's really happy in Kyrie's live stream. So this is what I always sit there and say: find a streamer that works for you. You know, some people like streamers that are a little bit more nicer. Some people like streamers that are a little bit more older and just. I'm trying not to sit there and say anything bad, but like some people like streamers like James, who's a little more older and just, that vibe in that crowd. And some people like um streamers that are a little more wild and more adventurous, like Kyrie's. Danny Bear was good, Danny Bear, the one and only lovely Danny Bear. Leslie says, I get that, Albert. Is your stream, so don't disrespect you. You're not always the nicest person in the world. Yeah. I'm not. Lakeisha said yikes, but honestly, I kind of saw it coming. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with him. He seems like he's a good kid and stuff like that. It's just but that's why I say, Lakeisha, you gotta find a streamer that works for you. So I didn't work for him, but Kyrie's is a lot more tolerant. He has more patience, and he's more of a wilder person that's just more out there. So you can say stuff in his stream that I wouldn't condone in my stream. Excuse me. Love says, I mean, it's your stream. I mean, I wasn't surprised. No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant last time. I got you. I got you. That's what we sit there and say. Find a streamer that works for you. So, and that's what makes this game so much fun. You know, is that we're all different, we're all unique, and you know. Mel says I got good news that Bambi the Reckoning movie is filming January 2024 and will release. Okay, good. I am actually waiting for that. Thank you, Mel. Dave, I'm assuming his is going to be at 10 o'clock. Oh, no, that's all good, Danny. I forgot, yes, it's Saturday. LaShanta says, Michael should not have thrown Dex back. I thought he was safe in the safe house. Yes, that's true. Well, LaShanta, I understand why Michael is bringing back Dex. I understand why he's doing it, though. He wants to protect his father. Let his father get upset, but his father's still going to be alive. So, LaShanta, on that note, I do understand why he's doing that. But no, Dave, it's going to be 10 o'clock. uh, Double C says, are you going to see the Crow reboot? Yes, actually, I am, Double C. Actually, am. I'm actually looking forward towards it. To be fair, I didn't watch the original Crow, so, but I might watch the original Crow. LaShanta says, Sonny will not accept. That's true, but he's there to help regardless. Yep, and Kyrie's is saying that Danny's a good man. That's cool. Yes, that's right, Danny. No, no, and I'm not, and Danny, I'm not partly responsible. I am solely responsible. Danny, let me tell you something. I'm the one that got Passions canceled, okay? Because I'm mean and I'm spiteful and I don't like to see people happy. So, Danny, I'm the sole person that got that got the show canceled. And Double C's me neither or me neither. What you mean you're not gonna go and see it? And LaShot says, Danny be gone. That's a Thanos snap, by the way. Danny says, how could you ever? Passion was a grace. I know. But Danny, do you not understand that I'm a very mean person? And I don't like to see people happy. And since I don't like to see people happy, I gotta cancel. And Danny, that's the thing. Danny, do you want me to get Days of Our Lives canceled too? Would you like that? Would you like me to get Days of Our Lives canceled, Danny? LaShanta says, washed up rock star. That's what Danny Romalotti is a effing washed up rock star. I just had to had to accentuate that. Well, LaShanta, Lakeisha, you know how to sit there and say that. Jay Blue, what is good? Danny says, no, I need days of my life. Stop your evilness. Yeah. But then it depends on how I feel. Oh yes, the Peter Pan movie. Yes, actually now I'm very looking forward towards that. And Last Day Passion was a great show. I know that's why I got to cancel. That's why I got to cancel last day. Double C says no. I said I didn't see. Oh, you didn't see. Oh, yeah, Double C. I want to watch it. I'll probably watch it maybe a few weeks before the new movie comes out. Darby says, but don't Michael realize that if Dex shows his face, Sunday will have no choice but to have him dealt with to save face in front of his peeps. That's true. No, Darby, that's actually very true, Darby. And that's exactly what Dex said. But of course, Jocelyn's dumbass won't listen. Last day says, I mean, it would probably be mean. Oh, yeah, last day. I'm a very mean person. And according to some people, I'm very heartless. So, oh, and Danny Bear. Albert and Mr. Allah are trying to harass women deliberately. Danny, do you read this, Danny? Read that, Danny. Why the Harry says 635 subscribers there. Can't believe it. Yes, I'm on. Nice. That is what's up. Guys, Jay Blue says it's so hard to read. I'm not being sarcastic, Jay Blue, I'm being dead serious. Ariana says, Albert, who are these heartless people? Well, Ariana, according to these people, I'm the heartless one. I'm heartless, I'm mean. Yeah, that's about right. Double C says that just trained from my orphan was in the first crow. Wow, I didn't know that, Double C. But yes, Ariana, I am apparently I'm very heartless according to some people. Lakeisha, outside of your sarcasm, passions really have potential. They just move very slowly on stories and made Teresa suffer for 8 years straight, most of the same storyline since its inception. Yeah, I wish I would have been able to watch Passions, but it came on during the time One Like to Live. So, Curry says, I feel good from my workout. I've been at the gym all this time. Yeah, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to it at some point this year. And yeah, no, I mean, that's what people say, Ariana, which is fine. But here's the thing, Ariana, I live in these people's head rent free. The fact that they talk about me in other people's streams is hilarious to me. Albert is this, Albert is that, Albert is Sam, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't think that people understand when they talk crap about me, they also promote me, which is great. Because that's free advertisement. Jay Blue says I love the Crow soundtrack. Jay Blue says you got power. I do. Here's the thing, Jay Blue. I say it sarcastically, but I'm also also actually being truthful. Like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm also being serious though too. LaShanta said Miss Wu telling Sunny she don't trust Ava, but he's so arrogant. But how is he? Never mind. He is kind of arrogant. Mel says, I told you that the Crow remake movie is coming. Yes, you did. You did, Mel. And honestly, to tell you, the truth, I'm going to actually watch it. So thank you. Jerry Blue says, oh, okay. I mean, my whole thing is like, it is what it is, Jay Blue. You know, people sit there and talk crap about me, and I'm totally fine with it because I live in your head rent free, and you promote me. So thank you. Darby says, Albert, do you sign my bank loan? No. Ron says, Albert didn't like capital. That's true, Ron. Ron, hopefully one day you can forgive me for getting Passions canceled. The gorgeous queen, Lady J's in the chat. Early, I know. Let's everyone say what's up to Jess. Why the Tori says, what is why not doing with Ashley? Making that chick annoying and yeah, making her annoying. And kind of a nut job too. Darby said, jokey joke, Albert. Oh, I know. Double season actress. Portia was the love interest of Justin Hartley on Passions. They was the it couple. Why is it not? Oh my god. No, that's not what I. Alice is in the chat. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great Saturday. And it's good to see you again, Alice. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Lashanta says he trusts the wrong people. Ava and Nina are perfect examples. Listen, Lashanta, Nina's just Nina is just misunderstood, and Ava's a different person now, Lashanta. So Ariana says, "Oh, Albert, I'm really small, 4'11", but great with knives. I got your back." Well, thank you, Ariana. I appreciate you. I mean, all seriously, I really do appreciate you. You've been with this channel for a while, and I thank you literally every day. Allison says, "Yeah, I've been under a rock." Yeah, I haven't seen you on my streams in a while. I've seen you a lot in Kyracia streams, but I haven't seen you in mine in a hot minute. Darby says Ashley has a tick on the Phyllis on a ticket on the Phyllis crazy train. She's talking to herself. She's playing these stupid games to talk. I was like, my whole thing is, Ashley, you're free. You're free from him. Let it go. Just as how is Nina misunderstood? Because people make mistakes. They're fallible. You know, I'm not saying that she's perfect, but I'm like, you know, she's emotional. She does things. She lashes out. You know what? Just let's just be very clear. Carly was a train wreck back in the day as well. Carly was an effing train wreck before Nina got into town, and she used to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Of course, now they make it where it's like Carly is the Valkyrie of the show, but she used to do some crazy ish as well. So let's not really sit there and start trying to bash Nina too much, because honestly, to tell you the truth, Jess, Carly has done some dirt in her time, and then some. Lashanta says Ava still did them things, and Nina's breathing. She's lying. Oh, Lashanta, do you still feel that Nate is the great though, right? You still feel that Nate the great, right? Like he's still a great person. Lashanta said Carly grew, Nina hasn't. Yeah, Lashanta, but Carly took time to grow up. She wasn't always this Valkyrie, this pillar of whatever you want to sit there and call it. Nina's human. Just as that's true, but how about try to answer without bringing? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Allison said there's been good crap TV on Bravo and something 8 to 10 Housewives and 90 Day Fiance drama. Okay, I can forgive you for that because 90 Day Fiance is actually pretty good, Allison. But you've still been in Kyrie's streams more than mine, so you've still been in Kyrie's stream more than I see who's in whose streams. Ron says, Albert, let everyone in the chat petition for little Theo Jerry Prentice to return to the show. Days of Our Lives. No one. I mean, Ron, I will push it if people would remember. People don't remember what you call it. And LaShanta says, stop making excuses. I'm not making excuses. That's called being human. But Ron, no one remembers Jerry Prentice. That's the problem. Ron, I could sit there and push for Jerry all day, but people don't remember him, though. That's the problem. Jay Blue says Carly has done worse and own up to them. She doesn't deny them. That's true. Allison says Curry's comes on at 10. Okay. All right. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that, Allison. Tori said, who's Jay's new love interest be? Carly. I'm gonna tell you right now, Tori, it's gonna be Carly. Ariana says Carly wants to let go now, and Nina is still wanting to get revenge. Carly let it go. That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. And Lakeisha says, bring Jerry Jacks back. Yes. I'll be for that. But yeah, Tori, it's going to be Carly. Jerry Blue says, I want to know why the camera has tight shots of Ava when she's talking with Sunny. It makes me a little suspicious of her. Because, they want to sit there and put them together. Allison said, Jason and Britt were great. Too bad she's dead. Yeah, the actress left. LaShanta says, Albert, do Nina admit her faults? Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does, LaShanta. She does actually admit her faults. Lisa says, what about Whitney being Paulina's Whitney? Who the hell is Whitney? Darby says you can't call a 27-year-old man a little. Just says hopefully they give Jason a little ventures. I don't want him. I don't want to see him with Carly. Well, sometimes, Jess, sometimes it is other people's fault. Sometimes it is Carly's fault that Nina does the things that she does. Yeah, Allison, he didn't get that. He didn't get that Emmy last time. Lakeisha, I'd rather see Britt back with Jason. The chemistry. Oh, Nurse Whitney. Thank you, Darby. I totally forgot about her. Exactly. She can't get the exactly. As I said, B&B is getting dumber and dumber each week. Brad Bell has now decided to put Hope and Finn together. Hope has truly become Brooke 2.0. B&B, in my opinion, has become unwatchable. That's my opinion. Hmm. Yeah, I actually did, Danny. Just as OMG Albert with the excuses. I'm sorry, you want to sit there and talk about excuses? Just how many excuses do you have for Joss? Yeah, I'll wait for that one. How many excuses do you have when you sit there and talk about Joss? Don't give me that excuse, BS. Honestly, Church, you are the queen of excuses when it comes towards Jocelyn Jacks. Nah, baby girl, you can't. No, 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 no. No, you don't want it, Joss. You don't want it. You ain't ready. Ron says the time that John and Patch have Constantine deported. Jess says, here we go. Like I said, Jess, you don't want it. You ain't ready. Because just know I will sit there and shut that ish down each and every time. You ain't ready for me. Ariana says, I think Jason will be with Carly as well. I know they will. And that's the thing. Uh, I mean, it's. Well, last day I saw it. We all saw it coming. Krista says, I only have a minute, but wanted to mention my observation about Jake and Danny from yesterday's episode. I think they're setting up the next future sibling rivalry between Jake and Danny. Yes, like AJ and Jason. And it's good to see you, Krista. I hate that GH. I hate GH for messing with them. Oh. But but Danny, GH didn't mess them up though. The actress left. Danny Bear, the actress left. It had nothing to do with GH. The actress left the show. So how is that GH's fault? I'm sorry, I don't mean to sit there and be so, but you're blaming GH for something that the actress chose to leave. Ron says I miss Nurse Whitney, Albert, and she and Clyde would have been great together. What? Okay, Ron. Krista says Jason and AJ 2.0. Yes. You think so, Lashanta? I mean, Lakeisha, that Britt will be back? This isn't the first time we've that's true. That there will be an American Psycho horror movie is in the works, but has the original. Oh, nice. I never actually saw either of them, but yes. Okay, that's what's up. Leslie says yes, it was very obvious. This is what they're going to put Hope and Finn together, or at least sleep together, but it doesn't make it any less stupid from the character's perspective. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of okay with that because at least it'd be different. So Danny said they were together. Then they had the storyline where Jason had to get married to Carly to run his organization. That's what I'm talking about. But the thing is, Danny, but you have to sit there and remember that the actress was leaving, so they couldn't actually put them together anyway. That's my whole thing. They actually couldn't put them together anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Like they couldn't actually put them together regardless. And yes, I did think it was stupid what they did, but they I can't blame GH for something that the actress chose to do. Um, with Days of Our Lives and Sammy, I can sit there and blame Days because they let Mr. Alar do what he did, which I think is the reason why Sammy left. Krista says, I'm in between moving boxes for my mom. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I remember you were doing that for a hot minute. You told us about that yesterday. No, you're being an awesome daughter. So probably left way after that. Hmm. I'm gonna have to think about that, Danny. Give me something to think about. No, and also thank you, Krista, for popping in for a little bit. I know you're moving and stuff like that, so I appreciate your presence. Lassie says Finn, this loyal guy to his wife. His wife killed his mom. I mean, if Finn's going to cheat, at least pick an attract. God damn, Lassie, you really don't like Hope. Well, all right. When you say attractive, right? You're talking about Hope's looks. And I'm not sitting there saying that Hope is the most accentuating when it comes towards beauty, but I don't think that she's like a one or a two either. Lisa says, how is the actress Britt doing on the primetime show? It's a damn good question. Lashanta says to Albert, Josh is not the reason Britt is. Yes, she is. Lashanta, yes. Josh is the reason. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute, Jess. I wouldn't sit there and say she's super attractive. I wouldn't go that far, but she's cute though. And yes, LaShanta, Josh is the reason that Britt died. Alyssa says, I don't watch Chicago Hope, so I don't know, but I hope she's doing great. Yeah, me too. Uh, J Blue said, yeah, actress playing Britt has already planned on leaving GH. writers did the best with what they had. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not GH's fault. Now Danny says Britt and Brando are dead because of Joss. I wouldn't go with Brando. Britt, yes. Brando, no. Wow, this chat is going fast as F. Oh my god. Okay. I can't believe you Albert, you said the actress left. I can't believe you, Albert, you said the actress left. She did leave. Ariana says Albert gotta go. A friend and colleague is retiring. Well, have a good day, Ariana. It was really good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Hope you have a lovely day, Ariana. Hope I get to see you tonight. Uh, no, Jess. Brando, yes. Britt, no. Britt died. No, no, no. Britt died because of Jocelyn's dumbass. Let's be very clear about that. Britt died because of Jocelyn's dumbass. Because Jocelyn decided to ditch her, who told her bodyguard to leave, knowing that there was a sociopath in the loop that was killing people. So yes, that was Jocelyn's fault. And you keep sitting there trying to make it seem like it's not her fault, and it was her fault. You have a sociopath on the loose that's killing people. Johnson knows about it, but yet you decide, oh, because I don't like Sunny, I'm going to sit there and get rid of my bodyguard. Get the F out of here. I give her credit because she was able to fight for a little bit in high heels, but that's about it. Okay, Britt died because Jocelyn, in her anger towards Sunny, got the best of her. And anything else you sit there and say is nothing but a pile of effing excuses. But of course, you are the excuse queen, so that does actually make sense. So with that logic, Brick knew that too. Just says so with that logic, Brick knew that too. Yeah, but she had to sit there and say Jocelyn's dumbass. Tori said Josh is a crybaby. Yes. Lakeisha says I never understood the misplaced anger and lies had for Liz when it was Josh's fault. Exactly. Lashanta says Albert, did Ava get Kiki killed? No. Mel says Albert Kim as Nurse Whitney that kidnapped Abe and was telling him, yeah, our wife, you are married too. Terry says, and Johnson don't ever feel a little bit of remorse for Britt's death. Neither did she even attend the funeral. Given Dr. O a tumor, then left her take Jocelyn and Heather out back like she did Peter. I think so too. Well, Allison, I mean, the fact that they killed Luke off screen is just trash. Krista says Britta and Brando are dead because both Heather and Esme are crazy. Everyone else was collateral damage. Okay. Well, Brando, yes. Britt, I'm still going to sit there and blame Jocelyn for that. Oh, yeah, I remember that, Kyrie's. Probably come back to crash Brooklyn Wedding and mess up Gregory and Tracy. And it's not Jocelyn's fault. But if you want to keep believing that, I love that for you. You know, just nothing's ever Jocelyn's fault, right? Is this what you want to sit there and say? It nothing is never Jocelyn's fault, and she didn't, and she also didn't attend Britt's funeral, right? Did you see her at Britt's funeral? Well, I guess that's cool though too, right? She didn't even attend her funeral. The chick died for her, and she couldn't even be bothered to sit there and attend her funeral. Carrie says just like Ava had no remorse that she killed Connie. Yeah, in cold blood. And switch Morgan's pills. So I'm not letting LaShanta says everyone hates Josh because of Carly. I think that's a stupid reason because honestly, to tell you the truth, there's plenty of reasons to dislike Jocelyn just on her own. There's plenty of reasons to dislike Josh on her own merit. Exactly. Kyrie says, I love 8 Block, call her out on her stuff. Exactly. Because that's what real fans do. Real fans will call them out on their crap. Just says, and yes, she could have gone to the funeral, but she didn't. So that makes her trash. Exactly, Jess. That makes her trash. She could have went to her funeral. Now most people don't like her and call her Carly Jr. I'd rather watch Carly than Joss. I think most people would. Ambassador Sam, what is good, my guy? Then he says I call my favorite house on their stuff, no problem. Yeah, some people can do that. And some people love to sit there and just make excuses after excuses after excuses. Or he says Josh didn't even try to work things out with Cameron. Lashanta says, Aubrey, you don't call Nina. You don't call Nina. Lashanta, who phrased the word Ninarisms? Who phrased the word? Who made Ninarisms a thing? Yeah, no, I'll wait for that, Lashanta. Ambassador Sam, yes, thank you, sir, for the live stream today. Well, thank you for being here. She didn't want Cameron. Yeah, so she cheated on him. Because that's a cool thing to do, right? Right, Jess? Use him like a damn toilet seat, and then ask for a favor in the same breath. Ron says, Abba, if Wendy do get pregnant, the baby's gonna speak Chinese. I mean, yeah, that'll be a good thing. Like he said, now people hate Josh because she does stupid stuff separate from Carly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying with Lakeisha. There's plenty of reason to dislike Josh on her own merit. You don't need Carly for that. That was before you fell in. No. I still call her out. I still call her out. Unlike some people, I actually do call out my favors, and I don't just make excuses like there's no tomorrow. Just says, I don't know. Ask your favorite serial killer, Sonny. Cheating is a hobby. Yeah, Jess, and guess what? I call him out on his stuff too. God help me, but she didn't have to work anything out with Cameron. She just could have been honest before she. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I go after Sonny, as I always sit there and say, no one is spared the rod. Jay Blue says Cameron and Josh was already over when the blank came out. They both danced around the subject, yet Josh was wrong for hooking up with Dex before talking with Cam. Yeah, she was. And then she sat there and asked Cam for a favor after she treated him like crap, talking about, oh, don't tell Sonny about Dex. How are you gonna sit there and disrespect somebody, then ask for a favor at the same time? And then think that actually makes sense, like he's obligated to do anything for you. You said that you didn't owe him any favors. You didn't owe him anything, is what she said. If that's not the definition of selfishness, I don't know what is. And also cluelessness. Sonny is weak and overrated. Yeah. LaShanta says after Carly caught him in bed with Nina, he still tried to put a ring on it. Ron says, Albert, if and when Shirley returns, if Deacon knocks her up, how will Finn feel about it, or will he punch Deacon for impregnating his mom? He's not gonna punch Deacon for impregnating his mom. I think he'll be more shocked. Okay. And Allison says, sorry, but I love Sonny no matter what. Okay. That's your right. Yeah, exactly. Um, that's true. That is very true. Um, but she still treated him like a toilet seat. LaShanta said, y'all more mad than Cam. Okay, so just because Cam just sat there and let it go doesn't mean that we're gonna sit there and let it go. No. No, LaShanta. We're gonna drag Jocelyn's little ass to the end of time for what she did. Okay, you cheated on somebody which was wrong, and then you sat there and you treated him like dirt afterwards, and then you sat there and you asked for a favor afterwards. You can't use that, oh well, y'all more mad than Cam is. So what? What she did was wrong, and we calling it out, and we dragging her ass to the end of time. About that. Josh doesn't get a free pass. She doesn't get sympathy. She doesn't get grace. She gets damn near none of that from me. In a lot of ways, Jocelyn is a trash character. Got what she deserves. Olivia got what she deserved and then some. I'm letting it go. That's good. Ron says, Albert, but will he be happy to being having another sibling? I don't know if he'll be happy, Ron. I think he'll just be more perplexed, like how is his grandmother still able to dish out babies? Um Allison says also loving Ava getting involved in the mob stuff. High time for her to get a decent storyline outside of kissing Trina's ass. Hmm. LaShanta says my thing is you pick and choose, have the same energy for everyone. I do. LaShanta, you may not be here for all the moments that I do, but I do have the same energy for everyone. Unlike most people. Cam's been over it. So what? I'm glad Cam's been over it, Jess. Doesn't mean I've been over it. No, I'm gonna sit there and show her no grace, no mercy. Josh, Josh and Josh gets no mercy from me. And if he was actually a real fan, you would sit there. Allison Alyssa is coming in and coming a little hot. Yeah, Allison, I can agree with that. It's been a little bit too much. LaShanta says, no, you don't. You just say Nina is misunderstood. I do. But I've called Nina on her BS though as well. I hate Teresa with a purple passion for Fran and Brady for yeah. But here's my thing though. I don't like what you call it. I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that Tate forgave um what you call it. And Jay Blue says, "Now you're bringing Nina energy." No, I'm not bringing Nina energy. Carrie says, "Albert, what are you name? What are your names for?" Ugh, I don't want to think about that, Carrie. You know me, Carrie. I am not a Wendy fan. Rayburn. Wendy Shin belongs in federal prison for forging passports. Well, how you doing, Wendy? I mean, how you doing, Rayburn? And everyone, let's welcome Rayburn into the chat. See, that's what I said. Hitting the like button really does actually help. Ron says, Albert, when do you start Nina Nation? You should also hashtag it. I might actually do that, Ron. LaShanta says, right, Trina did the same thing. She went through Rory job to break up with him. The boohoo crying didn't a tear fall. Yeah, that's the thing, LaShanta. The actress is not good with crying scenes. She's simply not. Um, Carrie says, I'm gonna help you realize. No, I'm good. I'm gonna help you realize Wendy's good qualities. Every chance I get, your reputation isn't what it seems. You're a great man, Albert. I have so much faith in, admiration in you and your love for Wendy. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But it's the thing, Carrie. I mean, you like her and that's cool. I'm glad you like her. Um, but I'm good on that. I'm okay with that, Kyrie. Thank you, though. Trina and Finn needs to hold hands. Finn from General Hospital. Carrie said you were defending Wendy. You said I was too tough on her. I don't remember that. I'm side eyeing you because your reasons of not liking is BS. Well, here's the thing, Alyssa. She has the right to not like Trina. Like if you like Trina, that's fine. But she has a right to not like Trina. You know, and you have to respect that. You can agree to disagree, but that's as far as that's going to go. Yeah, I mean, I get it, Alyssa, but how about we try to be nice about it? Because then it just comes across as being very confrontational. Ron says, Albert, would you be shocked by Officer Goldman speaking Chinese? Well, yeah, I would. Thank you, Jay Bloom. I'm like, we don't have to sit there and be. Well, if you're sitting there saying that her thing is BS just because she doesn't like her, like Allison and anyone else in this chat cannot like her for whatever reasons, no matter if it's valid or stupid. But I mean, I get it, Carries, but I'm making sure it doesn't get out of hand. All right, hold on. Yeah, exactly, though. See, but that's my whole thing, though. I just want to make sure that we're being respectful and we're not being confrontational. That's my whole thing. Allison is cool, and I like her in the chat, and I don't want her to feel like she's being, you know, coming at simply because of her opinion. Vaughn says, Albert, the reason for Goldman speaking Chinese is the throw off rate, but she has no idea Wendy spoke Chinese. I mean, I guess. I'm making sure it doesn't get disrespectful. Lakeisha said, Finn and Liz are so dull, might be worse than Michael and Finn. No, Allison, I'm just making sure that, you're having a good time in the chat. That's all. I don't like the actress, period. Exactly. And it's your right not to like the actress. Yeah, exactly. And you're entitled to that. So, all right. As fun as this actually has been, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Um, yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream here because I do got something else to do today. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. This is a lot of fun. Exactly. All right, so I'm going to end the stream here, but I do want to thank everyone for joining. So have a good day, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exactly. That's why I said we don't have to make this personal because we're not going to be doing that. People are allowed to like and dislike characters, and I'm here to make sure that it doesn't get disrespectful. If it does, it's not going to end well. All right, everyone. Have a great day. I will see y'all. Well, if you're a member, I'll see you tonight. Yes, have a good day, Ron. I will see you on Monday. No, she doesn't, Alyssa. She does not need to give a legit reason. I can sit there and say I don't like somebody, and I don't have to give a reason. If I don't like them, I don't like them. If she doesn't like Trina, then she doesn't have to like her. But you being defensive about it, yeah, we're not gonna be doing that. I will shut that shit down. She just gave her reason. She says she doesn't like the actress, and that's her reason. And you don't need to sit there and be questioning her multiple times of why she doesn't like it. All right.